All right, take a look at number 6. It's just a little bit different. They're adding stuff to try and make you confused, but you don't have to be. So if you take a look at that one, it does look like it might be difficult, but do not worry. Equals negative 9,412. This is not one that I could do in my head. I do know some people who could do this one in their head, but what's the first thing we should do? We want to isolate or make P by itself. Well, it has two things that are bothering it. It has 215 and it has subtract minus 1001. These two numbers, we know how to combine those right now. It's just like 215 minus 1001. And this is like saying here's a positive, we're plus negative 1001. Did I say 2000 the first time? Anyways, it's all right. So if I have one number that's negative and one number that's positive, my rule is I subtract the two and it takes the sign of the bigger number. So I'm going to go and do some work over here. I'm going to be a mini calculator. I'm going to be 1001 minus 215, and I already have the answer here, so I'm going to go ahead and say that it's 786. Is it going to be positive 786 or negative? Super important. You'll get the answer wrong if you have it wrong. So it is going to be negative because this number is bigger, and that's why it's going to take the negative. So this is the same as P minus 786. What I did is I just combined these two numbers, and I got negative 786 equals negative 9,412, just writing that from the problem. Now, okay, now things are looking a little bit clearer. So if I have P minus 786, I want P by itself, my goal in life. It's being annoyed by a minus 786. In order to get rid of it, I do the opposite. I add 786. I have to do that also to both sides, though. If I'm going to add 786 to this side, I have to add 786 to the other side. I'm going to line up these numbers. This is going to help me later. 786 minus 786 is 0. P equals, now I have a negative number and a positive number. What do? I subtract them, and the answer takes the sign of the bigger number. This I know is going to be a negative number. If I subtract these two, let's see, I'm going to borrow from here, 6, I'm going to borrow from here, 2, I'll borrow from here, I'm just borrowing like crazy, 8626. P equals negative 8626, and even though it's far away, I still think it's going to be fine. P equals negative 8626, and that is going to be the answer. Let's just do number 8 real quick, and then actually I'd like to do through 11 as well. All right, so number 8, an angle measures 167 degrees. What is the measure of its supplement? Remember supplementary angles. First of all, complementary angles, C comes before S in the alphabet, so complementary angles add up to 90 degrees. Supplementary angles both add up to 180 degrees. So they want you to give an equation of how to figure out what the other angle is. So 8A is, I'll say 167 degrees plus the supplemental angle equals what? 180, because that is the rule that they told us a while ago. So now they want us to use algebra in order to figure out what the S equals. So we want S by itself. It's being annoyed because we're adding 167 to this side. So we want to do the opposite, subtract 167 from both sides. I get S equals 13 degrees. So the supplementary angle is 13 degrees. All right, so let's just look really quickly at 10 and 11. It says, see if it's an example of the addition property of equality. So look and see on that one, they have 5t plus j equals 67. Look at what they do to both sides of that equation. They are adding a negative j to both sides of that equation, so the answer is yes for a sticker. Now, sorry. Since 6.01 with a bar over it equals 6 and 1/99, does 6.01 with a bar over it plus 2.3 equals 6 and 1/99 plus 2.3? And the answer is yes, because those two are equal. They're adding the same number to both sides. Okay, I have a ton of other examples, and I also have a worksheet on this page, but I think that's going to be it for today.